They say you never really know fear until you're forced to listen to something that shouldn't exist. That's what I was thinking when my friends dared me to spend a night in the old subway tunnel, the one city workers sealed off after the collapse. I laughed it off, bragged I'd be back by sunrise, maybe with a cool video for social. My phone's flashlight was just bright enough to catch the ancient graffiti and the rats, but after I set up camp on the dusty platform, the silence started gnawing at me. I figured I'd just have to wait out the boredom, right? But then the air changed, like the tunnel itself was holding its breath. It started as a low hum, so faint I thought it was my imagination. The rails were vibrating, and a sound crawled into my bones. I tried to rationalize it, maybe a train miles away, or water running somewhere deeper. But then, the hum shifted, twisting into a tune I hadn't heard since I was a kid. It was my mother's lullaby, the one she sang to me every night before the accident. My stomach dropped. She'd been gone 10 years, but her voice was echoing down the tracks, soft and sweet, just like I remembered. I knew I should run, but I couldn't move. I was pinned by memory and dread. I pulled out my phone to record, desperate for proof, but the screen glitched and flickered, showing only static. The lullaby grew louder, warping into something slow and distorted, like a record melting in the sun. Shadows spilled along the tunnel walls, dancing in time with the music. I called out for my mom, half hoping, half terrified, and the singing stopped. In the sudden silence, a pair of hands, cold and impossibly strong, gripped my shoulders from behind. I spun around, but there was nothing, only the sudden, sharp scent of my mother's old perfume. I bolted for the exit, but the tunnel seemed to stretch forever. The lullaby started again, now joined by dozens of voices, all singing fragments of comfort and loss. I never made it to the surface that night. I don't even remember falling. When I woke up, it was morning, and I was lying on the tracks outside the tunnel, my phone clutched in my hand. The recording was blank, except for a single line in my mother's handwriting on the cracked screen, "Come home soon." Now, every night when I close my eyes, I hear the rails humming that same lullaby, and I know the tunnel is still waiting for me.